I know there's no whiskey bottle here, but I may have drank more this week than in recent memory. And let's be honest, the way I drink, I have no recent memory. Hi, and welcome to Genos Pick. So, do we spell it with an S now? Now with an S! Fresh off my best, or really at this point is it my worst week of the season, going 4-1 for 80%, just so you can see that 80%. Make a screen grab of 80%, because now my overall record is 14, 29, and 6, which is 32%. So now your only choice is whether you think Daddy is turning it around and you want to ride with the good guy, or if next week Daddy is turning you around and riding your ass with more of these garbage picks. Either way, somebody's getting fucked. But that's not for me to decide, as my choices each morning are easy. Which one gets the whiskey? Which one gets the coffee? This one gets the whiskey. Oh, let's get to the picks. All right. After the opening joke, just turn it off. Turn it off, because this is my favorite. Ready? My first pick, the Jets are giving 6.5 to the Bills at MetLife Stadium. My co-host, Aaron Berg will be attending this game. And what better game for the Toronto native to attend? Because they'll be watching the equivalent of a CFL game. Yes! Josh Allen is still nursing his sore elbow, and while the team said there was a chance he would be able to play, that is a lie. Why would you rush him back to a 2-7 team that is well on their way to a top 3 pick that they can use on some offensive line help? Nah, stick with Derek Anderson, who has totaled 3 field goals worth of offense over the past 2 weeks, and who, along with Nathan Peterman, Nate, have combined for 1 TD and 11 picks all season. Wow. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ball, get ready for the I told you so. The Jets have also made a change at QB, the one they should have made the last week of preseason, putting journeyman QB Josh McCown, who, by the way, is basically their quarterback's coach, under center while lying to their fans, yeah, both of you idiots, saying Sam Darnold has a sprained ankle and can't play. When he was asked if he'd be available in Week 11 after a Week 10 bye, they said they weren't sure, that they didn't know. Stop it. The Jets know. The Jets know that Sam Darnold leads the NFL with 14 interceptions, 4 which came last week against the Dolphins, 2 of which were so bad they were actually caught by a dolphin. A fish. Really? You sat on that? You're so... That's a dolphin. Don't make me sick. And now they know that if they don't sit him down soon, he'll have no confidence left. Not the confidence of a dolphin, because they rape people. Let's land this bitch. He'll have no confidence left next year, and why not sit him, rest him up, and have a better QB next year after they go through free agency in the draft and give him some offensive line help. McCown will show why he should have been playing all season, and he will show Sam Darnold how he should have been playing all season. Take the Jets, lay the 6.5. That's a retarded dolphin. Okay. My next pick, the Cards are getting 16 and a hook from the Chiefs in Kansas City. Is the Cards offense terrible? Yes. Is the Chiefs offense incredible? Without a doubt. But the thing you have to realize is the Cards have the better defense in this game. And while I didn't have time to check on the subway, in between fishing through my bag for a flask of whiskey, it's a problem. It's really getting to be a problem. I think I feel my liver. Like I've done it good. On the subway, what the rankings were, take it from a guy who's been paying attention to the Chiefs all season. Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill on my fantasy. They have... Oh, that smells like whiskey. They have... The reason they're putting up all those points is because they have to cover for their defense that is giving up nearly as many. Jesus, the last time I saw a Midwestern defense that bad, I was watching Making a Murderer. Yes! There's no dolphin in this thing. AIDS. The thing about this game is we'll actually be watching the Chiefs offense rape someone, and then we'll see the Cards close it out with a sweet little back door. Take the Cards and the 16.5 you're getting. My next pick, the Redskins are getting 2 and a hook from the Bucs in Tampa. Once again, Starting for the Bucs, Ryan Fitzmagic, which is the perfect nickname for him because you can count on him to disappear on cue. And that is exactly what he did last week in the team's 42-28 loss to the Panthers when he was a no-show in the first half. And then when his team was trailing 35-7, guess what he did? Threw 3 straight meaningless touchdown passes in the second half. If you were ever going to bet the second half of a game, and you can on BetDSI, just use the code NIGGERS, hot water. What? Believe you me, the Redskins will be up by about 21 points at halftime, and then they will allow Ryan Fitzpatrick to do what he does best, rack up yards against a prevent defense. Meanwhile, Alex Smith, fitting he plays for the Redskins because he has appropriated fucking Fitzmagic's culture, throwing in garbage time, but you know what else he does? Wins games against terrible teams with no pressure on him. Look for Adrian Peterson to run all over the Bucs while Fitzmagic makes his starting job disappear once more. Take the Skins and the 2.5 you're getting. So you're saying people go days, hours without drinking? And they are called homosexuals, right? Which brings me to my Double Your Money Monday night. The Niners are giving 3 to the G-Men in San Fran. When the season began, the Niners had pinned. Things are always getting pinned. Who's that? I can't talk to Catch Mike right now. People are booking. You know what I was doing last night? Getting hammered with Bill Burr at Madison Square Garden. I guess I'm out of the industry. I guess I'm out. I guess I'm Bandit Creek and Cave. Fucking cease and desist, my cunt. All right, where was I? Oh, football pick. When the season began, the Niners had pinned their hopes on handsome young QB Jimmy Garoppolo. And now in Week 10, they can do it once again, pinning them on the handsome young man Nick Mullins, who came out of Southern Miss and had the best debut of any QB in quite some time, beating up on a terrible Raiders team with an outdated coach. Well, good news, Mullins will be starting again. Not like there was any doubt, considering he has as many wins in one start as the banged-up C.J. Beathard has in 11. And now that he's coming off 10 days rest, he's going to beat up an outdated QB Eli Manning. And let me tell you, I don't even think Beathard's the backup. I think Tom Savage is. Look, Manning is a good system QB, but the problem is the Giants system has been infected by Odell Beckham Jr., who has siphoned $95 million out of the payroll, which leaves Manning with no offensive line help. And meanwhile, he's spending his time with Beckham, with B-list rappers, bad-mouthing Manning. That's the difference between Mullins and Manning. One is being backed up by a savage, and the other is being stabbed in the back by one. No. Take the Niners later 3. Those are Geno's picks.